Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. We're in here and let me just continue playing Death Stranding 2. So yeah, it took me some time to freaking build some highways outside this place, but I did it. I mean I did the best that I could because in they needed a lot of materials, especially ceramics. Yeah, and also metal to build those highways. So yeah, it took me a while to raise up the stars of each facility, and yeah, I was able to build three three or four highways. I mean part of three or four parts of the highways. So yeah, um finally got back here, and then yeah, let's continue the story. So I need to talk to him first.
Woo-hoo-hoo! Looking clean as a whistle.
You know, I've been thinking about what happened to Lou. Fragile holds herself personally responsible for those tragic events. If Higgs was indeed behind the attack, then I can understand why she feels that way. Why she blames herself for setting everything in motion. But she's resolved not to let any of it show. To bottle it up and put on a brave face. She didn't used to smoke before, did she? I suspect it's a form of self-punishment she's adopted. Vengeance gives rise to a cycle of violence, and Higgs wouldn't have it any other way. But she's committed to helping you complete this journey, together with Lou, to get you back on your feet. And if she believes she has to bury her emotions and play the part of a hard-nosed commander to do that, she will. That's what I think, anyway. I'm sure you can understand her position. That masked man, that was Higgs, wasn't it? I had no idea he commanded such terrible powers. To summon a giant mech single-handedly. I expect he's behind recent disruptions to the tar currents too. Well, you don't have to face him alone, Sam. You have me for backup. Sam, is that Horizon Dreamer I spy in your music collection? That's one of Daiichi Miura's best songs. I'd love to hear it again, to listen and remember my family. Come to think of it, the brigands object to virtually all forms of change. Which begs the question of how they managed to get their hands on that disruptor device, or chiral jammer, doesn't it? Sam, apparently you can create your own custom playlist for the music player. If you have any recommendations, I'm all ears, Sam. I don't really have anything else to say right now.
Okay, so yeah, I think that's it. So I already checked on Lou. I mean, in before I ended the video last time, and yeah, it got nothing special. And yeah, go to the surveys. Let's go.
If you refuse, there will be severe repercussions. But what makes you think you have a choice?
Sam, it's Charlie. Another request is ready for you. You'll find it listed as a main order on the DHV Magellan's delivery terminal. So you know, Sam, Fragile is currently looking into Lou. Meanwhile, TARMAN is conducting a separate investigation into the giant mech that attacked you earlier. For now, we would like you to focus on extending the network. That is a task only you can handle. As the network grows in size, we will have much more information at our disposal to further our efforts. That said, you won't be able to proceed until the situation at West Fort Knot has been resolved. It appears that they're in dire need of additional supplies, to the point that they don't even have enough to prepare cargo for your next destination. This next order is intended to alleviate the situation. You're to restore the mine north of F1 and its monorail station to working order and link up West Fort Knot. After which, you'll deliver a large quantity of excavated materials from the mine to the settlement by rail. As this is a somewhat complicated order, I'll brief you on the details as you review the map. Anyway, I'd appreciate it if you could make this main order your top priority.
Yup, of course. Okay, the fuck? Okay, contribute 720 special alloys and resin 320. Okay, to the terminal of monorail.
Alright, Sam. You'll need to work through several steps to complete this order. To begin with, collect the cache of materials waiting for you on the DHP Magellan. Take these to the mine north of F1. The location has been marked for you on your map. And when you arrive there, submit the materials using the terminal on site. This will allow you to restore the facility to working order. Next, access the terminal again to commence mining operations. If all goes well, a large quantity of materials should be extracted. You'll then need to deliver those materials to West Fort Knot. Consider making use of the monorail located at the mine to make life easier. Upon your arrival at F1, use the delivery terminal to submit all the materials for processing and to finally complete the order. That's all there is to it. So begin plotting your route to the mine north of F1.
Okay, so let's go.
On this occasion, you'll be delivering some heavy materials. You can use a tri-cruiser to transport them. Alternatively, floating carriers can now be fabricated. These carriers are ideal for taking heavy cargo across terrain ill-suited to vehicles. If that sounds good to you, try fabricating one and loading the materials onto it. And when you're not using the carrier for cargo, you can hop aboard and kick the ground and use it as a makeshift skateboard. Just remember that floating carriers require chiral crystals to function, so keep a supply on hand.
Nah, I'm just going to use my Sky Cruiser. Okay. Okay, I want one of this. And you can see that, yeah, because I upgraded my stars. For some of the facilities, you can see that I got level 2 weapons. I got this from the musician facility, I think, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, that is what I could build right now. You can see that the exoskeleton, better skeleton for this is level 3, yeah, which I got from reaching 4th star of the facility that I got the first skeleton from. So when I first got the battle skeleton from, so okay. Yeah, I don't want all this stuff on me. I think I need something to I think I need 2,000 Chiral Crystal to like I think I need 2,000 Chiral Crystal to freaking start the mining process if I'm not mistaken.
Sam, There's another porter here. Since you brought this site onto the chiral network, perhaps they thought they could make use of the additional data to make a safe run. Want to go and say hello?
This one's for you.
Okay, what the hell? I mean, I thought I could say hello, I mean...
Yo!
Okay, because I was standing too near them, so I gave a light instead of saying hello. So same material, chiral crystal. Yeah, I'm just going to like take all 700. Yeah. I mean, because I just now, if I'm not mistaken, I need 700. I need 2,000 to like active the thing. Active the mine. The materials required for restoration and mining chiral crystal. 2,000 chiral crystals. I mean, is that the thing that I need to mine, or that is the thing that I need to like use to mine? I'm not sure. Yeah, because I also active another mine. I mean, I have also restored another mine here, which I upgraded, and each time when you mine something, you need a certain amount of chiral crystal. So that is why I was like, do I need chiral crystal to mine? That sucks. The highway here, which fucking hell, I mean, which I couldn't build. I mean, which I didn't build. Yeah, because I never saw that. Okay. Fully upgraded. So can I? Maybe I use this now. Oh, okay. Man, I guess I couldn't. I need to restore them freaking mine first. mean, I thought something is like following me or something. Something going to like the mech. I mean, going to fall out or something to kill me. Damn, there are a lot of pyro crystals here. Nice. Yeah, I feel that I should like take that out. I mean, instead of this. But what the hell? Wait, I'm leaving the Cairo network. Holy shit. And my fucking battery is like dying.
Well done, Sam. I've never seen a working monorail before. Think of all the stuff it could carry. All right then, why don't we extract some materials?
Okay, let's go. Ooh, okay, I could upgrade mine. Damn, then it needed a lot of materials to like do that. Yup, I knew it. I mean, I knew it. I freaking knew it. I need a Cairo crystal. I mean, luckily I have like collected and I mean take out some of the Cairo crystal from the facility. So.
Very good, Sam.
Okay, loaded the monorail with cargo and vehicles. Or get on board yourself. The monorail can also be dispatched. The monorail can also be dispatched from this terminal. Well, I mean, he was saying something. I mean, let me load the save data because I cut out his freaking dialogue. Okay, I mean, whatever then. Low cargo. vehicle. Get on monorail. Choose whether or not Sam will ride the monorail. Okay. Yeah, of course I'm riding, right? Holy shit, I mean, this is so freaking amazing. Oh, I could jump down, what the hell? Why would I do that? I mean, I'm not trying to like kill myself. I mean, whoa, I mean, damn. Nice, I really like it. I mean, later I could probably just load my shit onto the monorail and then go to the mine and just upgrade it. Okay, I mean that was.
Transported by the monorail has been placed in your private locker. The cargo can be delivered via the terminal.
I mean that was like freaking nice. I mean, but I think it is better that if they just show us when they load the cargo and they go onto the monorail. I mean that would be like really nice. Fire locker contains cargo that will just will deliver to this facility deliver the cargo as well.
Did you actually manage to restore the monorail? Awesome! With it back up and running, you'll be able to transport materials from the mines. Right. Sorry. Let's take a look at these materials you brought. Would you look at all this? I think it's safe to say we'll have nothing to worry about for a while.
I mean, got to be the easiest delivery ever. I mean, ooh, nice. Pick up off-roader. Nice.
Found some of our missing stuff, did you? I thought this was gone for good. We've made some great strides in our research thanks to you. If it's alright, we'd like you to have this.
Yeah, you can see that when you gain a star, I mean, you will get something from the facility and upgrade. For the equipment or vehicles or other shit. Yeah. So.
Just wanted to let you know that we're increasing the amount of materials you can withdraw.
Now displaying your current porter grade.
Nice. Okay. Okay, heavy lifter.
Here's a little something extra as thanks. I got them just for you. Figured they'd suit your style. They sure weren't easy to come by. A real collector's item, I hear.
Okay. Sunglasses. Okay.
We really appreciate your help. At the risk of stating the obvious, it's going to take an awful lot of resources to restore the other roads and monorails to working order. But at least with this monorail operational, you can bring us large shipments of materials with relatively minimal effort. That's going to go a long way towards getting other sections up and running again. We can fabricate pickup off-roaders now, by the way. I'm pretty fond of them myself. It's a large four-wheel drive vehicle, boasts significant cargo carrying capacity for the hard-working porter. The driver's seat is in an elevated position and exposed by design. This allows the driver to survey their surroundings more easily and engage enemies with small arms if necessary. You can customize it quite a bit too, attach all kinds of different parts as you like. That said, a lot of parts are still in development, but you'll receive their data as soon as it's ready. The schematics for this vehicle have already been shared with everyone on the chiral network, which means that we can look forward to other people drafting even more new parts. Sure, the monorail network was extensive and once stretched across a good chunk of Australia's coastline. But repeated exposure to timefall has seen it degrade significantly. And with the constant threat of BTs and armed groups, it's not been possible to repair the damage. If you happen to come across a track layer, be sure to feed it any materials you can spare. Even a small contribution will make a difference. Anyway, just something to think about.
I mean, could I just later build all of those and have a system to like deliver my shit, across the whole Australia? I'm not even sure. Or maybe just, for a few of the facilities that would get connected or something.
We're so grateful for the assistance, Sam. You've been a ray of sunshine on a cloudy day.
You managed to save the day, Sam. The people here now have more than enough supplies for their needs. They should be able to prepare cargo for the next delivery too. But first, I have some information to share with you. About Lou. Return to the DHV Magellan so we can talk.
Order completed. Well done.
Okay. This is like goddamn easy because I already built the highway, so. I guess it's a freaking monorail, I guess. Wow. Okay. This is the route of the monorail. Maybe I'll check it out on my own time, or something, to see if I could what else I could build. Maybe extend the monorail out or something to other places. Okay. Yeah, I think I will do this side quest. Side delivery in my own time or something. Wait. Let me see what I could the garage. Vehicle customization. Components. Ooh, I could build battery for this. But this takes out one of my, cargo space. So basically, this is, basically this is like shit because, yeah, it takes out one of my cargo space. Okay, let's go.
Hey, Sam. How's it going? I have updates for you, if you have time.
I take it you've learned more about Lou?
We followed up on the message Deadman left for you at the lab. About how there was another BB-28, not Lou, who, according to the records, was decommissioned 4 years ago. The first time you and Lou met was about 2 years ago now, when you were entrusted with the BB previously issued to Bridges Corp's disposal. And together, the two of you made it all the way across North America.
Deadman and everyone else at Bridges, they all called Lou BB-28.
Right. Because that was Lou's serial number. You see, we found the records for the BB storage facility. By cross-referencing the data, we confirmed that after BB-28 was decommissioned 4 years ago, Lou was assigned the same designation and placed into storage.
So what you're telling me is that instead of getting a new serial number, Lou inherited an old one?
As for Lou's mother, following the C-section, it seems she passed away. And that, pretty much, is the extent of our recent discoveries. Without a still mother to provide support, it makes sense that Lou was kept in reserve. But we still have no idea who approved the serial number reassignment, much less why they did it.
Higgs said there were things I didn't know. Maybe this is what he was talking about.
I think it could be.
I want to know everything about Lou.
You're playing his game, Sam. Chasing after the past is what Higgs wants you to do.
I need to know where Lou came from. I have to know.
If you're sure, Sam, I'll keep digging. In the meantime, you should get plenty of rest before your next mission.
Okay.
Sam, it's Charlie. A new order is now ready for you. I'd also like to brief you on your next destination. And I believe that Fragile wants to have a word as well. Visit the delivery terminal in West Fort Knott to take on the relevant main order.
Sam, it seems Tarman decided to leave a few books for you. Right there by your bed. Reading is a wonderful way to take your mind off things. Trust me.
Okay. Okay, reboot.
That's Tarman's son. He must have placed a photograph in here for safekeeping. This is an important memento. Why don't we go and take it to him?
I found this picture in your book. Is this your son?
Thank you. Yes. He's still out there somewhere, borne along on the currents. With this right hand of mine. It's due to my connection with said missing piece that I can read the movements of the tar. Something akin to a phantom pain. Do you want to hear the story?
Sure.
I was both a medical doctor and a geophysics researcher once upon a time. In those days, the tar currents were a key focus of mine. This ship was originally built to facilitate my studies, in fact. The deep tar hunting vessel Magellan, we named it. A ship perfectly suited to pursuing the creatures that thrive in the tar's depths. Another avenue of research, you might say. We called them chiral mammals, for lack of a better name. Seemed like the closest fit. Reckoned if we caught one, we could figure out all the mysteries. The tar, the tides, hell, maybe even the stranding.
Whoa, she's a big one.
Dip yourself in, son.
Tar's looking calm. I'll be fine, Pop. You seeing this? I think she's pregnant. Hey, Pop. This is weird.
Storm! And just like that, the tar took my boy, and my hand along with him. At first, I thought this little guy was my son reborn.
If I may ask a question, the hunters that attacked you after you caught the chiral mammal, are you sure they came from within the creature's womb?
Yes. That said, I'm not of the opinion that the hunters were its offspring.
Its womb merely served as a gateway to the other side.
Indeed. The tar and the beach are connected.
Okay, I mean Phantom Pain, Phantom Pain. I mean Phantom Pain, and lost a hand. I mean that's Metal Gear, man. Um. Okay. I mean reference to Metal Gear. I mean that was awesome. I mean also moral of the story. Please goddamn listen to your freaking dad. I mean. When he said to clip on, I mean clip on first before going down. Clip on dad. I mean listen to your dad. I mean don't be stupid.
Moby Dick, or The Whale, seems to be one of Tarman's favorite novels. As the name suggests, it's a story about a white sperm whale named Moby Dick. Captain Ahab, one of the main characters, uses a prosthetic leg made of whalebone to replace the one Moby Dick took long ago. He's obsessed with getting revenge against the whale, which he hates with a terrible passion, all while nursing the phantom pain of his lost leg. In the end, Ahab fails to exact vengeance on his foe and is dragged into the sea. His crew's only survivor is Ishmael, the book's narrator. He was rescued after clinging desperately to a coffin-shaped life buoy. That's right, a coffin was his savior. Ironic, isn't it? How you use a thing makes all the difference.
Okay. Is there another book or something?
On a dark night in May 1816, 3 men and 2 women found themselves confined to a villa on the shore of Lake Geneva. A catastrophic volcanic eruption had wrought havoc on the global climate, and a relentless rain hammered down outside. With little else to do, the occupants of the villa decided to compose ghost stories, and it was on this fateful night that a woman named Mary penned what would become Frankenstein. Mary, who was only 18 years of age, had already lived a tumultuous life. She was engaged in an affair with the poet Percy Bysshe Shelley at the time, whom she would later go on to marry. A dramatic retelling of these events was committed to film prior to the Death Stranding. Titled Mary Shelley, it stars Elle Fanning in the lead role. Now, where have I heard that name before?
Okay, I mean that was cool.
The Pequod is the ship in which Ahab pursues Moby Dick on his quest for vengeance. His crew includes Dutchmen, Frenchmen, Spaniards, Portuguese, Icelanders, as well as shipmates from China and India. Countless other people of myriad origins, too. It is arguably symbolic of the multiracial United States. A gathering of souls that transcends ethnic and national divisions, united in pursuit of a singular goal. I can't help but be reminded of Kojima Productions. Wait, judging by your reaction, you've never heard of Kojima Productions? Sam, you can't be serious.
Okay, that was funny.
The gathering of storytellers that spawned Mary Shelley's Frankenstein gave rise to yet another legendary creature of horror fiction. I speak, of course, of the vampire. A physician named Polidori was also in attendance that evening, and he later unveiled his creation in a new novel. As I may have mentioned before, the summer of that year was unusually cold. In Europe alone, 200,000 people are said to have perished as a result. Could it be that a widespread fear that the world might be coming to an end served as inspiration for two classic monsters? I find it a compelling theory. Certain parallels can be drawn between Captain Ahab's pursuit and the Prometheus myth. Prometheus is a deity said to have stolen fire from the heavens in order to give it to humans. In essence, he bestowed upon them the power of the gods themselves. This power manifested as technology. Humans crafted tools, and with them brought nature to heal and built great civilizations. Perhaps the author intended to frame Ahab's pursuit of the white whale as one akin to mankind's struggle against the forces of nature. We ourselves are arguably living out our own Prometheus myth as we fight to overcome the Death Stranding. No, we definitely are. And we're not about to lose. It should be noted that the monster's name is not Frankenstein, nor was it ever given a proper name. Frankenstein is the name of its creator and the story's protagonist, Victor Frankenstein. Through its many movie adaptations, the image of the disturbing and unstable patchwork creature has grown ever more vivid. And in the process, the misconception that it was called Frankenstein was born. In the original novel, however, it was an intelligent, human-like being that craved acceptance. A clever, gentle giant cobbled together from others. Not unlike our dead man, don't you think? And while he doesn't appear in Shelley's original work, in several movies, Frankenstein is joined by a rather memorable assistant named Igor. Igor and Victor. Now, where have I heard those two names before?
Okay, what the hell? There's more, I mean. Oh, okay, I mean, finally. Okay, let's go.
That's it. Everything's okay.
Okay, I mean, previously when you check on him, he will, Sam will get hallucination or something, but apparently this is not the case. I guess, Okay, no hallucination.
I've known Tarman for quite a while now, but that was the first time I've heard him speak about his son in that fashion. It made me wish that I could do something, anything to ease his burden. But setting aside those feelings, suppose that cat of his is in fact his son reborn. Why does it treat me as though I'm a threat? Does it just hate me? Reincarnation or not, perhaps it's still a cat at heart.
Nothing like a warm shower after a hard day's labor. Am I right, Sam?
There are organisms in this area that I don't believe I've ever laid eyes on before. My understanding is that they're called chiral creatures, and they come in all shapes and sizes. Apparently, they will drain your batteries if you come into contact with them. There may be other deleterious effects for all we know. And really, you shouldn't be bothering them anyway. There's nothing to be gained from it. It's not like they drop coins when defeated. I don't really...
Okay, finally, let's go.
Extraction was successful. It was transferred to a sterilized pod and sent to a separate facility. Ready to proceed with corpse disposal? 1.
Okay, let's go.
Sam, your next destination is the Northern Environmental Observatory. Like its Western counterpart, this observatory is a critical facility that will help us to monitor the changes taking place in the Australian environment. To bring it online, you'll have to navigate the canyon to the northeast of your current position. But before that, you'll need to link up another site en route.
Sam, the next site we want you to link up is called Rainbow Valley. A friend of Drawbridge is waiting for you there. Once the network connection has been established, they'll be joining us on the DHV Magellan. I recruited them myself when we first met in the UCA. You can pick up the order from the delivery terminal. I'm looking forward to seeing you both. Thanks again, Sam.
Okay. So... Okay, so I'm not going to take on orders just yet. Yeah, I'll stop this video right here and then continue in the next one. So be sure to subscribe to my channel if you haven't, and please give this video a like and share this out to your friends. That will really help me out. So really thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye.